Okay, so not the way I wanted to do this in a rush, but we are en route to go pick up our pigs. I have no idea what they look like. I have no idea what breed they are. I just heard from a friend we got to go meet up with this guy because he's got them available, and it's been a real pain in the butt to find any livestock available around here because either people aren't selling it because they're in a panic, or if they're selling it, they want ridiculous prices for stuff. But we are en route to go pick up the pigs for the pig pen. So hopefully they are what we're looking for, and we can get them and get them into their new home. Get them into their new temporary home while we have them. So we're gonna get en route here. I'm gonna focus on the GPS here right now and get over here to pick up our pigs. Oh, well, we got our little piggies. How do you feel? Are you excited? They were loud though.
Oh, I knew that. When he was like, do you want to pick one up? And I was like, ha, yeah, no. I know.
They were screaming like it was the end of the world. Oh yeah, our ears were ringing. It was so loud. I mean, I've heard pigs scream like that before though, because we had pigs for a handful of years at my parents, whether they were small or they were big. When it came to trying to handle them and muscle them around, and if they didn't want you to do it, they were gonna let you know vocally. I mean, they just scream to the top of their lungs. I mean, it's just nuts. Anyway, so we're gonna get over to the house. We're gonna get these things unloaded. Hopefully
they like their new
hopefully they like their new little pig hut and their new little area. And this is a good day to bring up the fact that we, closed in most of that pen with, not the pen, but the pig hut with not just the back and the top, but then we did the sides and half of the front. So there's a, board across most of the front, except for a big 4x4 foot door to go in and around the corner to keep them out of the wind and the elements and stuff if they want to be. It's just kind of more of a comfort thing. They don't need it, but it's a comfort thing. So yeah, let's get back here and we'll show you the little piggies. Well, they're here. Here they are. Hopefully they enjoy their little home. If you notice, one of them, he like nicked one of his hooves a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just a little spot of blood. He just nicked his hoof.
That's the brave one, apparently.
Yeah. Cute.
Just don't let them get out.
Yeah. Oh, they won't get out.
Because we are not getting them back in.
Check them out.
That's a good one.
Which one?
This guy. Is it a guy or?
They're both. That one's a girl and this one's a. What do you call it? Boro?
A barrow.
Barrow. Well.
Look, they're smelling it.
You're like, how come when Joshua's in the videos, there's so much cut out?
They're so cute. These ones are so much cuter than the ones that I bought. They're spray painted. He probably went in there and was like,
that's chalk.
chalked them.
Chalk markers. They're not used to being pet.
Come on, be like my pigs. Get a leash for them. You need to train them to be nice. They're just like dogs.
Look, there's horse. They're like trying to get away from you already.
They're just as smart. This one's cute. This guy's big. Can't believe he's the same age.
Does he have blood on his shoulder?
No.
Look at Scout.
Look at all the urine those two got in.
Look at Scout.
You don't know how he feels about these.
You know what? We never reattached that fence.
Scout?
That's true.
We'll do it.
Yeah. But yeah, here they are.
Scout doesn't know what he thinks about him.
Just a couple little oinkers, that's all.
Come here. Come here.
And like we said before, the main objective here for us.
This. I hope there's not walnut.
Yeah, no kidding. But this isn't like a money maker move for us. This is just like, we want some pork that we raise ourselves, and we have some family that does, so that's really the main objective. Even the guy we were talking to, he's like, yeah, I do hundreds of them. He's like, most years, he's like, you're lucky to break even. He's like, you gotta just do it because you enjoy it, or something along the lines of it. Like, he does show pigs for fairs and stuff. He's like, otherwise, it's not a moneymaker unless you're massive scale. Horse is checking him out.
Yeah, horse doesn't know anything.
Yeah, Scout's like, I don't know how I feel about these guys.
We got you friends, Scout.
Yeah, Scout, you should be happy.
Just a bag, and I'll bring over some more tomorrow or something.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.
Here we are. See how they like this? Starting up the truck. Oh, they don't mind. Okay. Yeah, good buddy Joshua. He went with us to pick up the pigs. He had the dog kennels and stuff loaded up. He's like, let's just go. But here they are.
Scout does not.
Yeah, I don't know. Like.
Isn't that the girl?
Yeah.
It's a little braver than that.
Hey. Hey, bud. I don't know why it's so amusing. Isn't it just so amusing?
They're just something new.
Yeah, it's just something new, I guess. He thinks the same thing. He's just as amused. He's like, what the heck?
I wonder if he's ever seen pigs, actually. He might have never seen pigs before.
I don't know.
He's like, what are these little horses?
Yeah, like these are some ugly horses, right, Scout? I know, bud. That's what I'm saying. Some ugly horses.
Aren't pigs' tails wagging? They're happy?
I guess so. I think that's a sign for. I think that's a sign for a lot of animals.
Look, he's gonna play in his little
Look, he's gonna play in our mulch. This was just like the extra that we didn't really like have a real use for at the moment. We put a bunch in a barrel to save to kind of like mix their manure around and kind of cover it up because they're only going to be in here 5 months, but just to kind of keep it clean and freshened up. The stuff that we got was a little bit more on the expensive side compared to my buddies, but it's really not that bad. I mean, if we're just getting like a truckload to mix it up here and there, it's really not going to be that expensive. And then what we'll probably end up doing before we get new pigs.
horse poop.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, bud, you can't have that. No, 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 no. You can't have that. Not for you. Not for you.
Pick it up with your hands.
Threw a horse turd at him. He's like, no.
He just
I
blew
don't
at
want
you.
to smell my own horse turd. Look at these guys. Look at them. They want to check you out, Reagan.
Hi.
If we come out here with them every day, they'll probably be friendly.
I know, they're not sure what they do.
He wasn't actually gonna sell us that one, but
It's a show pig.
yeah, it's a show pig is what he calls it. He said that's one of his really nice ones. But he said that since he had already told us that we could, have 4 between the 2 I got and the 2 my buddy got, he said that he gave one of them up, to sell them to us for the price that he had mentioned. So, it's a cutie. What do you think, bro? What do you think, huh?
They're
Not a
cute
fan?
Right now.
They're cute right now.
Do you guys
Yeah.
used to have?
Ours were just like this. They just looked like that one right there. But the thing is, ours were on a concrete pad, so they stank all the time digging around in there. He's gonna turn away in it or
That's
something.
a girl.
Her, he, she, I don't know.
We're gonna come up with names.
I don't know if is it wrong to name a pet that you're gonna eat? Maybe. Look at them. That's another nice thing about the mulch is look at them. They just like root.
Yeah, we
Bury
put them
it.
in the garden. We didn't have anything down, so they just like dug underneath of it.
Yeah, they did. They just destroyed the
We
garden.
got a ton of apples and everything inside.
Look at that. That one's eating the hay. Yeah, we have some hay right now. We got to go pick up some grain here real quick. Actually, we could probably go before they close.
Yeah.
But we got to get some grain for them. Worst case scenario, we have to get them grain first thing in the morning because they've already been fed today. At least this morning.
Well, I think he had them on automatic feeders. So
Oh yeah, they just kind of ate as much as they wanted. He said he wouldn't suggest that if you want to save money on feed. He's like, don't starve them, but he's like, you can portion it out to where they're plenty fed, but not just consuming, constantly. Because he said they will just eat a lot more if you just obviously let them have full access. But yeah, I don't know if I fully believe it yet, but I will if it happens. He said they'll be 300 pounds by October 1st. Can you believe that? These little dudes, 300 pounds by October 1st. That's just nuts. So we got to actually call the processor already and get them booked, which is kind of sad thinking about that. Like we got to get them booked to get processed already, but that's only 5 months out. And so our processors are on here, at least in the state of Indiana. When guns are blazing for deer season in November, they are booked and they will not take anything else in. So they have that like blocked off for deer hunting specifically because they get booked with whitetail. But, so yeah, it'll be a fun process, right? Well, maybe not for you guys in the end, but it'll be a fun process, a learning curve for us. Well, see you later. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I know. A lot of new going on. You'll figure it out. Anyways, you got some bedding over there. You got a little bit of hay, unless you keep walking on it, then you might not want it. The hog house, we made it, I mean, it's huge right now because they're tiny, but when these boys are 300 pounds, they're gonna be glad that we gave them all this room. But we just basically packed this full of straw so that they can keep a little bit warmer here, since it is gonna get down into the higher 20s, like 28 degrees for 2 or 3 nights in a row. Then it's gonna get real warm again, like it's supposed to be right now. So this is what we got. We just broke up a straw bale in here, gave them something to bed in, so if they want to bury themselves in that, they have at least a windbreak, and keep them out of the weather, keep them out of the cold. Keep the frost off them. Well guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. We will catch you back momentarily on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.